K-pop Demon Hunters Haja Boys breakfast meal and Huntrix meal have just dropped at McDonald's. They're calling this a battle for the fans. What do you say to that, Rumi?
It's not a battle. So glad the Saja boys could take breakfast and give our meal the rest of the day.
It is an honor to share.
No, it's our honor.
It is our larger honor.
No, really. Stop.
You can really feel the respect in this battle. Pick a meal to pick a side.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's while supplies last.
If you work in university maintenance, Granger considers you an MVP because your playbook ensures your arena is always ready for tip-off. And Granger is your trusted partner, offering the products you need all in one place, from HVAC and plumbing supplies to lighting and more, and all delivered with plenty of time left on the clock, so your team always gets the win. Call 1-800-GRANGER, visit Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Yo, thanks for listening, downloading, and subscribing to the latest edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. I'm 12 Kyle. Check this out. On this podcast, what I want to do is take you back. About 4 or 5 years ago, I posted this article on my blog. It's based off of something that I'd read in a magazine. And I figured that, you know what, it's time to bring this to the podcast. The article was called The 5 Toughest Questions That Women Ask. So ladies and fellas, I'm about to put you up on game. So sit back, relax. We'll drop the theme music and we'll get the podcast jumping. Let's get it. Welcome back. As I mentioned at the top, man, we're talking about the 5 toughest questions that women ask. I think it goes without saying that communication is key. Whether or not it's a relationship or a friendship or a situationship, communication is paramount to make any of those 3 things that I just mentioned survive. And I think if you study people, if you watch people over a period of time, you can quickly ascertain, who has very good communication skills and those who don't have good communication skills. But I think, a lot of times we want to, ask questions. And when you ask questions, you want to have those questions answered. And I think there's nothing worse than asking someone a question and them not being honest with you and, asking, being able to answer the question that you asked. I think personally that's extremely frustrating for someone to ask you a question and you can't give them an answer. And sometimes your lack of the ability to answer a question could send off a signal. A bad signal, if you will. With that being said, there are 5 questions, 5 of the toughest questions that women ask. And to be honest, they probably should not ask these questions. They probably shouldn't ask a guy these questions. So fellas, I'm going to put you up on game. Ladies too, I'm going to put you up on game as the questions that you should not ask. And fellas, I'm going to give you some game on how you should answer these questions. But these are 5 tough questions that should not be ever asked to a guy, according to this magazine. And I'll read them, and give you my take on it in a funny way. But what makes these questions so bad is that every single question that I'm about to give you is guaranteed to either start a major fight, start a major argument, or if you're married, it could start a divorce if you don't answer it right. So fellas and ladies, again, I'm gonna put you up on game. here's question one. That one of the toughest questions that women will ask. Question one. What are you thinking? Now, that's a loaded question in and of itself. The proper answer, fellas, if your ladies ask you, what are you thinking, is you could come back with, I'm sorry, I've been pensive, dear. I was just reflecting on what a warm, wonderful, caring, thoughtful, intelligent, beautiful woman that you are. And what a lucky guy I am to have met you. Now, obviously, this statement bears no resemblance on whatsoever the guy was thinking at the time. Which probably, if the lady asked him what he was really thinking. Now, at the time, he probably was thinking about one of a couple of things. Let's see, football, basketball. He could be thinking about how fat you are. Or he could be thinking about how much prettier she is than you. Or he could be thinking about how he's going to spend the insurance money if you die. Now, of course, I'm joking. But I thought in reading the article, the best answer came from a man, Al Bundy from Married with Children. His wife, Peg, on the show asked him the same question. What was he thinking? He said, quote, Peg, if I wanted you to know, I'd be talking instead of thinking. So fellas, there's a lot of wrong answers that you can give. Obviously, the right answer is just to say, I was just thinking about you. Or you can say I was thinking about nothing. But if you say I was thinking about nothing, really doesn't make a lot of sense because we're always thinking about something, right? Of course I'm right. All right, number two. The second tough, and these aren't in any particular order. One of the second toughest question that women can ask. Do you love me? Now, it goes without saying. The correct answer is yes. But fellas, for some of you, I may need to elaborate. You could say yes, dear, or yes, honey, or yes, sweetie, or yes, boo, yes, baby, whatever. Here's something that you don't want to say. When she says, do you love me? And you say, I suppose so. Or would it make you feel better if I said yes? Or even worse, that depends on what you mean by love. Or even better, do you love me? Does it matter? And the final one, do you love me? Who, me? So fellas, on the real, please don't give those answers. Obviously, the correct answer is a resounding yes. Don't play yourself, man. Do not play yourself, because you could end up getting punched in the face. All right. One of the other questions, question 3, of the toughest questions that women ask. Do I look fat? Now the obviously the correct answer here, fellas, no, of course not. I mean, and you got to say that quickly. You can't let that marinate. You can't let it sit there. You can't let them get any ideas about, what you might have said. But here's some wrong answers. Do I look fat? I wouldn't call you fat, but I wouldn't call you thin either. Damn. Do I look fat? Compared to what? Or do I look fat? A little extra weight looks good on you. Damn, that's savage. Or even better, do I look fat? I've seen fatter. And fellas, please don't answer it like this. Do I look fat? Could you repeat the question? I was thinking about your insurance policy. So obviously, fellas, one thing, and I say that a lot of that in jest, but, one of the things that we have to keep in mind is that as women age, they're constantly, unlike guys, like we don't really look in the mirror and try to compare ourselves to how we looked 5-10 years ago. Women are always, I don't want to say all women, but a lot of women, they are obviously concerned about how they look, and as well they should be. But at the same time, more so than anything else, I think society will try to pin that on, well, how did you look 5 years ago? How did you look 10 years ago? And, so they're in constant competition with themselves. And I think we have to keep in mind of that. I think that's something that for men we get lost in because, again, we don't think on that level. But, fellas, please don't answer the question like that. Do yourself and me a favor. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Question 4. Do you think she's prettier than me? Whoo, man. The she in the question could be an ex-girlfriend, a passerby that you were staring so hard in traffic that you almost wrecked your car, or an actress in a movie that you just saw. In any case, the correct answer is no, you're much prettier. Here's some wrong answers. Not prettier, just pretty in a different way. Damn. Do you think she's prettier than me? And then your response is, I don't know how one goes about rating such things. Can't say that. Then if she says, do you think she's prettier than me? Here's another bad answer. Yes, but I bet you have a better personality. Do you think she's prettier than me? Only in the sense that she's younger and thinner. And fellas, please don't ever use this one. When she says, do you think she's prettier than me? You say, can you repeat the question? I was thinking about your insurance policy. Obviously, fellas, again, yeah, there's only one answer. Don't say the wrong answer. Please do not say the wrong answer. And last but not least, the fit one of the 5 toughest questions that women ask. What would you do if I died? Whew. Here's the correct answer. Dearest love, in the event of your untimely demise, life would cease to have meaning for me. I would be forced to hurl myself under the front tires of a pizza truck that came my way just because I could not live without you. Right. Yeah, that's probably the best answer. The shit, I don't know. That's not a good answer. Not a good answer at all. So yeah, man, fellas, like I said, it's I'm just putting you up on game. And ladies, I'm putting you up on game too. I mean, like, I think it's because communication is so paramount. There's just some things we just can't afford to do. And, these are some things, and these are some tough questions that I don't think, ladies, you don't want to put your guy in a situation where you're forcing him to make these split decision answers, in a short period of time. And if he does not guess or speak correctly, he could get eye jammy, so it's not cool. Not cool at all. I did have an honorable mention on this. The aforementioned ladies asking the question, quote, can we talk? Bruh, let me tell you something. Can we talk could mean so many things. Now, I'm going to give you full disclosure, man. Never in my life have I gotten the can we talk and it's been something good. It's always been something bad. Can we talk? Nah, I think it's about time we go our separate ways. What? You breaking up with me? Word? It's like that? Okay. Yeah, man. So it's that, fellas, that's not a good one. So yeah, if that's a question that you really don't want to get answered because normally something bad is coming behind. I mean, like, she's not going to say, hey, can we talk? I'd really like to take you out to dinner tonight. Nah, player, that ain't happening. Can We Talk is usually followed by a hammer. So my only advice is to be prepared for what's coming next, because the hammer is about to drop. But yeah, man, there you have it. 5 questions and an honorable mention. The 5 toughest questions that women ask. Of course, I have my jokes about it, man. But like I said, it's all about communication, and it's all about how you kick it. And fellas, it's all about answering correctly, quickly. Yo, thanks again for checking out another edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. I'm your boy 12 Kyle. I'll catch you guys next time. 5,000.
When you manage procurement for multiple facilities, every order matters. But when it's for a hospital system, they matter even more. Grainger gets it and knows there's no time for managing multiple suppliers and no room for shipping delays. That's why Grainger offers millions of products in fast, dependable delivery, so you can keep your facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you work in university maintenance, Granger considers you an MVP because your playbook ensures your arena is always ready for tip-off. And Granger is your trusted partner, offering the products you need all in one place, from HVAC and plumbing supplies to lighting and more. And all delivered with plenty of time left on the clock, so your team always gets the win. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, visit Grainger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.